We're back, day 2, Stan Efferding, Rhino, Big Dan Hill, getting in back workout today, Gold's Gym, Las Vegas. Yesterday we did some chest. Dano got to fly out tomorrow, busy guy. And yesterday I talked about the fact that I'm pre-contest, so the energy levels are a little low, but we're still going to try and warm up slow, try and get myself all lubed up here, but then we're going to build the workout around a few really big sets. I think today it's going to be 1 or 2 big sets of chin-ups to failure, and then possibly 1 or 2 sets of big T-bar rows or rack deads. So a lot of this stuff is kind of look a little lazy, but it's just a matter of getting myself warmed up, building into a few really big sets that I can build a whole workout around, what I call growth sets. One way to get progress is just to stay focused on those and give them 100%. Dan and I have different training techniques. Dan has the time under tension technique, a little slower on the repetition, builds more blood volume. I'm more explosive. I try and recruit as much muscle fiber as I can by exploding. It's just a different technique. You know, your reps, your sets, your exercises, your order of exercises, slow twitch, fast twitch, whatever you decide. I think it's minimal difference. The big difference is, do you go to failure? Do you bust your ass in the gym? Or do you just go through and do 4 sets of 12 and really not get into break it down all the muscle tissue? So you need to go to failure. You need to have some force reps. You really just need to go all out and take your body to a place that hasn't been before, so it's forced to adapt and grow and get stronger. All the other stuff is pretty minuscule in comparison. Failures, let's just go all out. Okay. 2 sets to failure, let's not save anything. All right. I think about 15 or 16, we're close. Come on, 12, 4 more, come on. Make them ugly, try to stop and jump up again, make them ugly. Failure. There you go. There we go. There we go. It's negative, nice. Good work. Good work. I'm not your high school PE teacher talking to you about form. At some point you just got to get the work done. Hey! Either a bent row or a T-bar row, which one do you like? Bent row?
Yeah, bent row.
Bent row? Let's go do them out of that rack. So I can give them a little bounce at the bottom. I use this as a middle back exercise, lats, rhomboids, pulling exercise. So I'll do it a little differently. At the bottom, I'll usually bottom out on the ground. So I'm trying not to pull in as much of my lower back. If I want to work my lower back, I'll do rack dips with 700 pounds. I won't bother to do T-bar rows and use it as a decelerator. It's not what I'm trying to do. So you'll notice I'll bring this down and touch and go and try and get most of the work with pulling with the elbows rather than decelerating the weight with the lower back. I just don't like that portion of the movement. Ratted bastard. Sit kind of high. You might put a lot of these pads running into the rack. Otherwise, I'd sit a little lower and get more stretch. But these pads rub on your lats. Hard time staying in it. Seat building it. I think that's a wrap. I'm just going through the motions now. Like I said, I try and build a whole workout around a few really effective growth sets. And now we're down to 45, 50 minutes in. I'm not getting much out of this, so there's no sense carrying on. Get in, get out, get a good workout. I think we did all right today. Got those couple of big sets of chins to failure, a couple of big rows. That's really all I count for the day. We'll take a look at it, wrap it up, and do it again tomorrow.
Alright guys, we finished the back workout today. So I'm in my, well, you can say first months of real off-season. So the last year was really busy. I opened a supplement store in Germany. I started to work on 2 distributions that I brought to Germany. So last year was more of my focus on business right after I finished the Flex in Australia. And working a lot for my sponsor, Multipower Professional. Together with Gunter Schlierkamp, we were traveling around the world. But now it's time to get back in business. And so right now I'm at around 270, and I will probably hope to get to about 300 until May when I start my diet. And then looking forward to the Tampa, the Europa, and afterwards 2 shows in Europe, which will be the Arnold Classic Europe and the London Grand Prix in October. So it's gonna be a good year, I hope. And looking forward to a lot of good training sessions. So now I learned a lot from Stan, learning every day from Gunter when I'm in Venice, and so looking forward to a productive year supported by Multipower Professional. Thank you guys.